It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
In now, Mickey Moniak. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled off. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Digging in, Alec Bohm. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will, so you better be on top of your game with 2.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 16 homers and 23 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Didi Gregorius. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is it. The catcher, number 5, Andrew Knapp.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's under it. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Three runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Phillies lead it 3-0. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His past line against Aaron Nola. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Legs churning. He's headed for second. But it bangs off of archway number 1. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting first, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Crawford, the runner at second with one away. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, three fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
0-2, here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Moniak has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One left for San Francisco. They trail in this one 3-0. So stepping in, Adam Hazley, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and two strikes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got the average to 321, 17 home runs, and 30 RBIs. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next. Chicago White Sox 1-6-1-2, Cincinnati Reds 1-3-1-5.
But a foul ball here, 0-1. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
First and second now, one man out. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it
The
with a guy in
MLB
scoring
Season 4
position. Those are the
2021
times you
games and
really want to
highlights
see a
will
guy
be coming
battle
up
and
next
at
on
least
Devin
put the
Smith
ball in play.
Showtime Sports in America.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 0-1 on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next. Chicago White Sox 1-6-1-2, Cincinnati
Into the
Reds
box now,
1-3-1-5.
Brad Miller. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't...
High and deep to center field. Slater looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Tyler Beede enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Tyler Beede.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
MLB
Really
season
deceptive changeup right
42021
there.
matchup coming
It
up
died
next.
right before the
Baltimore
plate,
Orioles
and he was left reaching
1416,
for air.
Seattle Mariners 1714.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Slater's under it, and that retires the side. But the damage is done as the Phils strike for 4 on this grand slam. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 7 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Set to go now, Wilmer Flores, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Well
MLB
hit.
season
Deep down the right field
42021
line.
matchup coming up next.
Into the
New York
cove,
Mets
but
1112,
foul.
St. Louis Cardinals 1712.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Nola, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A runner at second, nobody out. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here now's the pitcher, Tyler Beede. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Nola is there, and the side is retired. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's the Phillies 7 and the Giants 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Flores has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Yastrzemski is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, Adam Hazley.
Settling in now, Adam Hazley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up. Maybe
high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Yastrzemski up into the arcade and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Again, a 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. Digging hard. He's headed for 3rd. The tag, and he is out at 3rd. And with that, the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Phillies 8 and the Giants 1.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder, Austin Slater.
Into the box, Austin Slater. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. Crawford blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now,
MLB season 4 2021 matchup coming up next. Arizona Diamondbacks 1-5-1-4 Miami Marlins 1-2-1-6.
So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Moniak is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. From the stretch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Miller is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 8-5. Striding in, Aaron Nola. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Aaron Nola.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
MLB season 4-2021 matchup coming up next. Atlanta Braves 1-3-1-6, Washington Nationals 1-2-1-3.
The center fielder, number 16, Mickey Moniak.
Coming to the plate now, Mickey Moniak. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Slater's under it, 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Digging in and looking for more, Brad Miller. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Beede. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Austin Slater. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Slater looking up, and it's gone into the arcade section. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open up a 4-run lead. At the plate, Andrew Knapp.
The catcher.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Slater. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
In the air out to right. Yastrzemski will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Philadelphia, the left fielder, Adam Hazley.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Hazley. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
2 out, nobody on. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Yastrzemski, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Giants 5. Digging in once again, Alex Dickerson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Harper is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Alex Wood takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. JT Realmuto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up to the plate, Mickey Moniak. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming, here it is. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Wood take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman, Alex.
Stepping into the box, Alec Bohm. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. Longoria's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Giants 5. Brandon Kinsler is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
Brandon Kinsler.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. And the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hazley is there to put it away, and on 1 pitch, Belt is retired.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Chadwick Tromp will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's a 3-run game at 10-7. Arlene Garcia will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Arlene Garcia.
Brad Miller will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Slater is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Knapp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 pitch. Two out with the man at first. Fouled away. Harper swings and hits it very well to right, and that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave a couple. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. Miller's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Late that time for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, and right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Trevor Godd's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor God.
New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-0. Smoke toward third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Spencer Howard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48, Spencer Howard.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Mickey Moniak. As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Now at the plate, Joey Bart. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Up next to the gun, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
In now, Wilmer Flores. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, one man out. Into center field, line drive base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings up Evan Longoria. As a look, now the pitch. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Gott.
Buster Posey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. The 2-1. Posey hits a high drive. That's deep out to left. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. At the plate now, Austin Slater. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. 9th inning coming up. This is now a 10-10 tie. Matt Wisler will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Matt Wisler.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Alec Bohm.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Slater is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Second base, Brad Miller.
So digging in now, Brad Miller. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Ready on 1-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. That's smoked, but right into the shift. There is Crawford. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The winning run is at first base. Line toward the alley in left center. And this gets down. And with nobody out, will they push it?
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And the Giants will walk off winners.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Time to single out one man for his efforts this afternoon, and there he is on your screen.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
(11-10) is the end of the line in this score. San Francisco crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Matt Wisler claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 11 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.